Hello and welcome to the Edu-Leaders Show on the Edu Bulletin, where we bring you the latest insights and trends from the world of education. I'm Daisy, and I'm excited to guide you through this episode. We have an esteemed guest joining us, Ms. Sonia Nagpal, principal of Gitanjali Vedika School, participated in a summit and described it as an enriching experience. She emphasized the importance of student-centered learning, where education should revolve around the needs and interests of the students. Now, let's move directly into our interview. Over to you, Rumani. Let's hear what Ms. Sonia Nagpal had to say.
We have with us a very special guest. She is Ms. Sonia Nagpal, Principal, Gitanjali Vedika School, Hyderabad. Welcome to the summit, ma'am, and how's your experience here?
Namaste to you. I think the experience was a very enriching one. Listening to my fellow panelists and getting to know their perspectives has really broadened my horizon, and I think there's a lot of takeaway for me.
That's great to hear, ma'am. So, like you're talking about the student learning today, so I would like to ask how educators approach student-centered learning and what should be the magnitude of their involvement in this? Your thoughts?
So I think in every classroom, the learner should be at the nucleus and the learning should orbit around it. Education must revolve around the learners, keeping in mind their interests, their needs, and that is how our curriculum and syllabus should be planned so that we are able to help our children develop cognitively, physically, socially, emotionally, and morally. And for that, I think for that to happen, as educators, we must discover our students. We must understand their unique personalities, their likes, their dislikes. How are they motivated? How do they want to learn? And for this, as educators, we must connect with our students very well. It is important that the teachers understand the emotions, the feelings, and the perspectives of the student and give them opportunities where the teachers get to know the different facets of the student's personality and they can work accordingly.
Absolutely. So you talked about how teachers should understand their children. So you want to highlight any activity that you do at your school, which just promotes this.
So I would like to talk about an activity which we did, which was creating podcasts. So I'm an English teacher, and in English we generally want to enhance the reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills of the children. So we gave the task of creating podcasts to our students, where the children were divided into groups. They were allowed to choose their own topics. The children read about the topics. They wrote their own scripts. They were made aware of the various apps that are used to create podcasts, like Garage. They recorded their script, and then the peers listened to them, telling them or giving feedback of how they could improve. So, by way of podcast, my children's all the four skills of English were enhanced, and I think that was also a collaborative effort. So, children stand to gain not only the English skill but also life skills of adaptability, of tolerance, of compatibility.
That's great, ma'am, and it's absolutely delightful to understand that schools are putting in so much of effort, to make the school teachers and students more collaborative and futuristic. So thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts, and it was great pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for joining us for this enlightening discussion. We hope you found it as insightful and inspiring as we did.